Thank you. As I have told you, my name is John, and I'm sharing with you how best you can handle these objections. If you have a question on how best you can handle an objection, or you have a suggestion, you are here welcomed to share any of your suggestions. I am not interested. You have shared an opportunity with somebody and they tell you they are not interested. How do you handle that? Thank you. There are several things that amount to somebody saying they are not interested. One of them is that when you started the presentation, it could be that you didn't qualify them well. They are not the right prospect for what you have shared with them. They probably can't use the product. They probably can't afford the product or the opportunity. They probably can't understand what you're saying. Or they are currently not in a position. When somebody tells you they're not interested, that shows you didn't qualify them rightfully for the opportunity. And it is an opportunity for you to know what exactly are they saying no to. How do you respond to that? When somebody tells you they are not interested, this is how to respond to them. Thank you, Madam Sylvia, for giving me the honest feedback that you're not interested in what I have shared with you. Probably there is something that you are really looking for. What would it take for us to work together? That is one way to respond to that. The other thing you can tell them, let's say it's a product they're not interested in, you'd ask, what would have to change in this product or in this opportunity for you to get interested in? You're getting a point where, or a reason why you shall follow up with them. What would have to change for you to get interested in this? What is it that you have not found in this opportunity or product I have shared with you? Thank you. That's one way of responding to somebody who has told you they are not interested. What would have to change? The other point you can share with them is maybe their current situation is not allowing them to get interested in what you're sharing. There is an amazing way you can come back to that objection. And you tell them, after you have asked them, what is it that they would want to change for them to get interested or to have it changed in your opportunity or product. The other one is you tell them, the next time, maybe currently you're not interested. The next time you're looking for something like this, would I be the first person you will consult with? Maybe you're selling cars and they're not interested. The next time you are looking for an opportunity to buy a car, the next time you are buying a car, will I be the person you are coming to? The next time you are looking for a cure for, let's say, skin vitiligo disease, for ulcers, will I be the next person, the first person you will consult with? You are a professional. You're not interested in this opportunity. Mr. John, kindly tell me, the next time you're looking for an opportunity to make an extra income, will I be the first person you will consult with? Thank you. Those are the different three ways you can respond to somebody who says they are not interested. The next one is that somebody tells you, what if it doesn't work? Madam Eva, I can see you. What if somebody tells you, what if it doesn't work? Or does it work? Thank you. This is how to respond to them. Madam Eva, what is it that you are looking for when you came to this? They will tell you, I was looking for something that will cure this and this. Then you tell them, what if it works? Let them know that what you're looking from them is a positive person, not to negatize, not to look for a bad thing from what you're sharing with them. What if it works? Madam Eva, from what you can see, from the history we have had, from this list of clients, you can see they have always given a positive feedback about the testimonies of our product. My question for you is, what if it works? They will definitely be positive about what you have shared with them. What if it's about the business opportunity and they tell them, what if it doesn't work? This is how to respond. You ask them, how do you mean? Get to know exactly what they doubt in the opportunity. How do you mean? Have you had an encounter with such a platform? Guys, anytime somebody says something, they're not saying it from the sky. They're saying it from a past experience, maybe a disappointment, or from a friend's perception. Why are you saying this? And they will tell you their experience about a platform probably that didn't work with them. And when you get to know what exactly they mean, you'll now be dealing with a specific objection, not something you can't see or you can't know what you're handling. If it is a system, you'll handle that. We never hit on targets you can't see. Get to know what exactly they're not sure or they doubt. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you. I'll consult with. Those objections are objections you can prevent or handle pre or prior to presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, the best way to handle such objections is before you do a presentation. This is how you handle those objections. You are on a sitting, you are on a table with your client, and before you do the presentation, after they have settled and you have qualified them, this is what you do to counterattack this. I'll get back to you. I'll think about it. I'll consult with. For I'll consult with, you tell them, Madam Winfred, I believe you're the right person I'm talking to. And you are the person to make a conclusion on whether you can do this, you can work with us, you can buy this or not. It's good you understand it will be completely okay with you telling me a no, because what you have said a no to is not me, but the opportunity I'm about to share with you. You will know exactly if they are the decision makers. If you get to know that the first client is not the decision maker, get to know from them by asking them, are you the person I'm supposed to talk to when it comes to buying or getting into such an opportunity? Get to know that. If they are not, make sure they give you the contact or how you can reach out to the decision maker so that you can take them through, maybe through a 3-way call with their person. For I'll get back to you, I'll think about it. This is how to handle it. It is handled prior the presentation. And you say this, Madam Jane, the intention, the purpose of us meeting today is to see if we can work together. Or if it's the product part, you tell them, Madam Evelyn, the intention of us meeting today is to see if I could be of help to your condition or your daughter's condition. I'll be taking you through this opportunity or through this product presentation. And at the end of this presentation, you'll be at the freedom of telling me, yes, we can work with you, or yes, I can use this product. And what I will do, I'll help you get started immediately. And from then we shall be working together. The other thing you can tell me is a no, and you should feel completely free to say no, because every time an opportunity is presented to you, it's okay for it not to work with you and for it to work with somebody else. The other thing you can tell me is that you think about it or you get back to me. But out of the experience that I have had in the years I have been in this industry, is that when people say, I'll get back to you, they never get back to me. Either they are politely telling me no, or they don't want to let me know that this is not for them. I would request you to be honest with me and tell me it's not, or we can work with you. That's how to handle an objection of I'll think about it. I'll get back to you in advance. Thank you. How much is it? How many of you have heard people asking, how much is it? And the moment you tell that person that the price of Miracell Plus is $70, they run away. You never hear them. You'll never hear from them again. Prospects always lie. How many of you have asked, how much is it? And when the person tells you the price, you never talk to them again. You lied to them that you'll buy it. Prospects, buyers always lie. How do you do that? Can I leave you with that assignment, or can I share with you how to answer that? This is how. Prices don't matter in the decision of somebody buying something. Not unless all you are doing is selling rice, the same quantity, the same quality. That is the only time price will come in. Any other time, for somebody to make a decision to buy something, all they will need is to know whether it has more value than the other. If you find somebody doubting the price, all they are telling you is that they have not seen the value compared to the price. Thank you. Anytime you mention a value and somebody is doubting, they will give it a lower price. Professionals don't sell or give out prices. Professionals even ask for prices from their clients. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how to go about that. take that person through the values of the opportunity or the product. In addition to that, give them some other things like free things that you will add into it. The other day I was taking you through the 5 words, persuasive words to use when you're taking through somebody an opportunity or a product. And one of them is the word free. In addition to this, you should also get this and this free. In addition to this, we always follow up with our clients to see how they are performing. In addition to you getting this, you are getting more immunity when you use this. In addition to losing weight, you are getting to cleanse your colon. You're detoxifying your blood by the use of miracle. Add value. And then you ask them, compared to what you have been through, compared to the money you have used in looking for a solution, how much would you pay for this? Make sure that your value is so high so that the price will even make, compare even with the high, like operations, people who have gone for operation surgeries just to get a solution on, let's say, goiter, on, let's say, cancer. Ask them, how much do people pay to be treated stroke? How much do your friends pay to be treated ulcer? And did it add? How much would you pay for a total solution to such a condition? Thank you. When somebody tells you it's expensive, one, maybe you didn't qualify them rightfully. They are not the right client for that product, and it's okay with that. Secondly, you have not given them enough value for what you are showing them. When somebody says it's expensive, even if that person doesn't have money, they will tell you it is worth the money. I will raise that money with time. They will give you a date. It's not all the time that your client will have the money. No. Give them the value. They look for that money. Ladies and gentlemen, I have shared a little bit of the... Thank you, Leader Richard, all the way from Nairobi. I have shared a little bit of the answers to some of the objections that we always have. The platform is open. Unmute yourself and share with me an objection you have met from your clients. Leaders, this platform is a member session. If you also have an answer to their question or queries, help me answer them. Thank you. It's open. If you have a question, share it. If you have a question, share it. If you have a question, raise your hand also. Raise your hand so that I give you a chance to ask any question. I know there are several questions that were written today in my diary. Yes, like, are you sure? Comparison of other companies who will tell you, is this like this and this? Somebody will tell you, pay for me, and I will refer you when I have made money. Thank you. But for now, I want us to be active. Anyone with a question?
Yes, can I ask a question?
Thank you, you can.
Hi, my name is Bonita. I'm from Cape Town, South Africa. you know, all of these questions that I see here, I've encountered them. You know, I also believe in once I have a product, you know, in sharing it with others as well. So that's what I do. I share them. I go to the extent of even sharing, you know, so they can have a taste and all that. And still, when you know, once they know here, well, how much it costs, you know, then they just become very quiet. How do I handle that situation? Because I get a testimony of, yes, it's very great, it's wow, you know, and they're so interested, but once it gets to the price and they say they just become quiet. So how do I handle that situation?
Thank you, Leader Bonita, all the way from South Africa. Welcome, welcome, and always welcome to the Zoom meeting. I welcome your question. If I have got you right, you have just said that it seems the price has shut them down, has shut their interest. They were so interested till the point of mentioning the price. Is that so?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. It so happens, and that's common to every salesperson, especially to these products. Most people in every country are used to cheaper products in the streets. For example, Mira Tiara, which is a cosmetic product to care for skin. Somebody will go and buy something to care for the skin, maybe around, let's say, $50 or $20 or $10. They have that product. But when they come to us and we tell them it is $70, they find, it's high. This is something common, but let's share how to handle that. One way is that I've taken you through, maybe I've taken Richard through, and Richard has told me it's quite expensive for me. Thank you. Let me tell you one way to handle such an objection and to have the client buying it. You ask them, by the way, one of the things to make sure that you sell is to have the client talking and answering themselves or closing themselves most of the time. This is how you do it. Madam Bonita, I agree. I totally agree with you that compared to other products in the market, this one seems quite high. But may I ask you a question? Why do you think this one is quite expensive? Why do you think compared to other prices, it's higher? Not expensive because it has given you the value, but why do you think it's higher? They will tell you something to do with maybe of the solution it's giving you. They will tell you more about its natural. They'll tell you more about how it has been manufactured. They will tell you more about it has no side effects. It has results. They will close themselves. Learn to get a solution from the same person asking it's expensive. You ask them, why do you think compared to others, it's quite high? Sometimes when we do much of the talking, they'll think we are hyping them. But what about a situation whereby you ask, Madam Bonita, I agree with you that this one might be high for your pocket, but why do you think it has been priced like that? Do you think these people just made it high without a reason? They'll tell you blah, 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 and you'll get to know that they have appreciated that it has high value, it is natural, it has results, has no side effect. Let's say it doesn't bleach, it doesn't react with other products or chemicals if it's for the mirror cell. Let's say it has no side effects, such will be the answers they will give you. Yeah. Some of the drugs that people use are superficial. They are management drugs. And when you put a comparison, they'll tell you that this one maybe has and this, has this and this solution. Maybe this one is certified this and this. Maybe the process of extracting it, it's quite high. Probably the same person who is objecting has an answer better than the one you would give them. And when you give them, they will think you're hyping them or you're pitching for your product to be bought. But when you have them answer their fears, you'll close them in an easy way. How do you think about that, Madam Bonita?
I like that. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I have seen that one working for me, such that I'll not do much of the talking. I'll ask the same person, Mr. James, why do you think this one has been praised like that? And why do you think it has more results? They will give you all the reasons to buy. Then they will, at the end of it, say, probably it's me who doesn't have much money, but I hope I'll get the money soon. Thank you for that question. Let's go next. If you have a question, you have the right to unmute yourself and ask any question. Any question?
May I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay, I'm Karen from Nairobi, Kenya. Okay, you find a situation whereby you meet a client who has been taking the product but was given by another member, and he tells you he has been using your product and he has not seen any change. How can you respond to such situation? He wants another product from you now, not from the previous member.
I'm sorry for this. I didn't hear your question well. There was something with, yeah. Pardon me, please.
Okay, you meet a client who has been taking the product but was given by another member, and he tells you has been using your product and has not seen any change. Point to such situation and the client wants the product now from you, not the previous member.
Thank you. You are saying that the person has been using the product, but they have not had change. And now they want the product from you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I answer?
Yes, Richard.
Hope everyone is fine.
Yes.
I think I have got the question Karen is asking, whereby she's asking whether if the client wants to buy another product from them. You see, the product is the same, so there's no conviction. You can tell us that you selling to them will make change. You see, so you have to convince the customer. Maybe that's why we advise people. Please know the condition your client is suffering if they are taking the medication, maybe the therapy for the cell or the others, because you find that if you have, like, to say, let's say cancer stage 3, we cannot expect you to be well in 1 week. So it has to be a therapy. That's why we even advise our clients, they have to know it takes a period of time, because what happens, like with our stem cell, first it stops the oxidation of cancerous cells. So first it stops the sickness from thriving. Then it also works on the sick cell to make sure they recover. So there's no need of you telling us that you will sell to them. Otherwise you should advise the client to take another mirror cell from the company. You tell them it is the company, not you, who sells, because you're not the one who makes the products, you see. So they take another one, and to gauge, and you insist on how they are using it. Are they taking a lot of water? Are they using it under the tank? If it is for Miracell and Miracaf, for you to gauge how the progress will be. Then you can even notify the person who sold to them, so that you guys can maybe collaborate together and know how you can help that client, okay? But you cannot go telling the client you have the best product because you're not the one making the product. It won't be right. So I hope you have understood me.
Thank you,
Okay.
Richard. Have you understood that, Karen?
Yeah.
Thank you. In addition to that, just as Richard has said, in addition to that, we never correct a mistake by repeating the same way it was done. My wish is that get to know how the client was using the product. I have seen people who were recommended to use the product and they used it wrongly. For example, the person was told to put the Miracell Plus sachet under the tank, the content of the sachet under the tank. And they were not doing it, maybe they would swallow. And when you swallow it, the results are slower because it will go in the stomach where it will mix with the gastric acid. It will mix with other enzymes and its effect will be slower for it to reach to the bloodstream. The other thing is the timing of this person. Were they taking after they have eaten, shortly before they eat, such that they were not giving themselves time for the product to work? What time did they take supper? So that in the morning when they are taking the Miracell Plus, in the stomach there is no food. It's on an empty stomach. Secondly, were they taking water? You know, water helps the body to be hydrated. Get to know the mistakes they were doing, such that even if they are now repeating the product, they will not come to you with the same complaint that it didn't work for them. Thirdly, get to know the stage of their condition. Like Richard has said, we have different stages for every chronic condition. You wouldn't compare somebody at stage 2 with the same as stage 4. They have different. They will have results at different time because the level at which that stem cell is working from is at the cellular level, the ground level. And before it is showing some results, it may take time for somebody at stage 4 compared to the one at stage 1 and 2. The fourth point to note is that sometimes when you have somebody under medication, the drugs they are using could also be slowing down their healing process. Somebody who is not taking drugs cannot be compared with somebody who is not taking drugs, because the first thing that Miracell does is to remove the chemical side effects of the drugs they are taking. It does the cleansing before it starts to work. That's why it is taken to the bloodstream. So when you find such, kindly note how are they taking? Were they having other medication? The fifth point to note is that people with different ages have different results, timing. An older person has a lower blood flow rate. Their results will take slower. A younger person will have results showing up easily because their blood rate, heart rate is quite high. Ladies and gentlemen, get to know how the medication and the subscription, not subscription, the prescription was done before you get to prescribe for another, because it is the same product as Richard has put it, the same company. Get to know where the problem was. before you administer the second one. Thank you. Feel free to ask any question about the objections, just as Richard has put it in the chat box. Any other question?
Maybe can I maybe add something?
Yes, briefly.
Yeah, I think to add on to what Bonita had asked before, considering the prices, when you get the objection for the prices, we should let all our clients know that our products are packed in double dosage. That's why in every box of Miracle and Miracell, we have two boxes inside. So you find that even in other companies, they sell one box. Ours, we sell two boxes. So when they object about the price, so you have something to defend yourself with. We sell a double dosage. It is the requirement of the company. But if they don't have that enough capital to maybe take the whole dosage for the double, they can take even one. Okay. So it is always good we know that. Then we also know that our products, unlike others, whereby they have maybe a small few ingredients, we have 13 ingredients, especially for our Miracell, and the grammage is 2.5 grams. While others in other company, you find that the one which is has high grams is 1.5. So it is always good so that the client knows all this information, so that they don't object so much on the pricing. So that's all I had.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, Richard. Wow. Today in our office, Nairobi, we were learning about branding. Know your product well. As Richard has put it, know the quantification. What is the quantity of a sachet so that the person will know and see the value in it? What are the ingredients? Don't mention Miracell Plus as one ingredient. Inside it, there are several ingredients with different treatments, so that when this person is treating ulcer, they will not only have other conditions healed, they will not only have ulcer healed, but also others. So get to know your product inside out, as Richard has put it. Thank you, Richard, for sharing. Yes, Bonita has appreciated your contribution because you have made her understand that it's good to give value, know every bit of information of your product, the quantification, the quality, the ingredients, yeah, the difference compared to others. Any other question? Any other question from the participants about objections? Any question? Let me ask a question. If you don't have a question, I'll ask this question. When somebody tells you, maybe you're showing them a business opportunity and they tell you, pay for me, I referred you when I get to earn from the same opportunity. When I earn, I referred you. How do you handle that? How do you handle that? How do you handle that? If you're talking, kindly unmute yourself. And you unmute yourself so that you talk. Richard, are you saying something?
Actually, I want the other members to speak.
Yes.
It is their forum, so they should not fear.
Yes.
I hope my voice is not verifying, so they should not even fear. So let them answer. Answer the question.
Yes.
Yeah, please let them answer. It is a contribution. You had said earlier, this is an open forum whereby you can air your view. It is
Yes.
not a must to be right. All answers are right. So we go with the best version. So anyone can speak, please. You should also not fear because I'm sure most of you are in your blanket, so we are not seeing you, please. So you just talk.
Yes, we are not even seeing your face. You're not even seeing us. Don't shy off. It's open so that we will handle the objection you have made so that tomorrow you will not say, I'm meeting rejections I don't have answers to. I'm meeting objections I don't have answers to. It's an open forum for us members. There's no guest here. We are all members. As Richard has put it, let's feel free. Thank you. I hope everyone has been happy with the running of the session. It has been a great time. We have shared what we had. I have not seen any question on the chat box. I'm grateful for the leaders who have contributed, Leader Bonita, Leader Karen, Leader Richard. I'm so grateful for everyone who has also chatted on the chat box, from Valentine, Rema, Audi. Ladies and gentlemen, it feels nice to talk to people who are active responding to you. If anytime you go to a seminar, you are taken through, and at the end of the seminar, there are two things. You ask a question or you don't ask. If you ask a question, it shows that you are participating and you want to learn more. If you don't ask a question, there are two things. Either you have understood everything or probably you have not understood. That's why you can't ask any question. So I'm happy for the time we have had with you. It's already Terry Mike. I can't understand your chat. Can you write it again? Write it again. Unswerving. I don't know what you mean.
I'm saying.
Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
I was thinking that the question you had asked us, if you can answer it for us. Are you getting me?
Yes, yes. I had just asked about a question where one of your friends, this we get it from friend. You tell them about a business opportunity.
Yes, but we have kept quiet because maybe we don't know how to answer. So maybe you can tell us how you can respond to that.
Let me answer that.
Before you answer, John.
Okay.
You see, the funny thing is everyone knows the answer to this because if today you are seated in a desk with your client, and they tell you, they ask you that question, it doesn't mean you will keep quiet. So you have to tell them something. We want to hear that something. So Terry, please tell us. What would you tell your client? We want the answers so that we can go with the best version. Not that we have the answers at the Kenya with us, no. So we want to share. It's an open forum. Yeah. If they ask you, what could you now tell them on the desk? Would you go silent?
No, I'll never go silent.
Then answer. You have the answer.
Okay. What will I say? I'll just tell someone, if I start by paying for you today, if I pay for you the money, you will not struggle to whatever to do the business, because it is that you just think it is just that easy to do it. That is what I think.
You see, you have the answer. I have clapped for you from my side. So someone else.
I stop it.
Yes, Bonita. Bonita, how would you answer that question?
Okay, hi
And
guys.
the question is, if the client would ask me to buy the product for him, is that it?
The question is not the product, but your client wants to join the business. They are motivated to join the business, but they don't have the money. They want you to pay for them for the package. They work, and once they get the profit, they refund you the money. How would you handle a situation whereby somebody is asking you to pay for them for the opportunity, and they refund you?
Okay, you know what? I need to know that person very, very well, seriously. And I will have to know if that person is a very committed person or you know, who's driven to work for what they want. So I won't say I wouldn't join for someone else, yes. But the question would be, is that person willing to work as hard as I would want to work? Or do you understand what I'm saying? So I will have to know, I will have to know that person very well. You know, if it is the person that I know that is a hardworking person, but who is just falling short with some finances, I would understand that. You understand? If the person is coming through some crisis or something, that also I would understand. And especially if I know that person very, very well, you see. So yeah, in a case like that, if it's a case like the person is fallen short with finances, going through difficulty, and I know that person is a very hardworking, committed person who really wants to be kick-started, then I would definitely, yes.
Thank you. Thank you for also muting yourself. Immediately you answer the question. Thank you. I'm clapping for you from this end. Now, my question is, what would happen if
Okay,
you...
okay. Hi. Hi
Yes,
there.
Valentine. Yes, Valentine.
I want to say something about a client telling you like you pay for me after earning from the business, I'll pay back. On my side, I'll say no. Why? You saw what you reap where you planted. That is number one. So how comes you want me to let you join the business with my money? In the first place, I know you'll be reluctant. You won't work to get that money back. You'll just be reluctant because I paid for you. So it is, you'll count that I'm the one who has gone. My money has gone. So you won't work hard. So you have to remove your money so that you can work to get back your money. But if I give you my money, you will just relax because after all, it is not your money. And then number two, it is just to tell a person you have to work for your own. Like I've come across with that issue, like somebody telling me, pay for me, or I'll pay for somebody who is ready to work and who I've confirmed. And that is when she or he has a little money and then I make the top up, but not paying the full amount of money. And number three, what I can say, it is just like, okay, you tell a person, I've benefited from the business, and then another, so that person tells you like, yes, that opportunity is good, and because you've managed from getting something from the business, then send me something to prove that you've earned in the business. And then I send you the DTC to confirm. And then somebody say, Bas, I need to see my M-Pesa reading something from you so that I can join the business. And I no, this is my effort. So it's just a matter of you to join and work for your effort. That is all. Thank you for listening to me.
You're welcome, Valentine. From my side, I clap for you. Yeah, what would happen if anyone who is joining your business would get assistance from you? Would you really be in business? That's a question I'm taking back to every member here. What would happen if you'd be paying for everyone who is to join you? What is the essence of business really? Is making profit. What would happen to every doctor who is treating somewhere, somebody somewhere in a given hospital, and because they want a testimony from the client or the patient, they pay for them? Are they Jesus, by the way? Would they really be in business? So Blessed is saying, for the question you asked, I would request him or her to get someone who can buy products. Okay, kindly, so that we may not have interruptions here, raise your hand first and let me know so that we may not have several people. I had seen Assumpta had raised her hand, so I was just about to give her a chance, and she has said in the chat box, well said. So Magdalene, you want to say something? Richard Mwangi, you want to say something? Say. Unmute yourself. Yes, Clinton. Miss Flo has also raised her hand. Miss Flo is from South Africa.
So,
okay.
John.
Yes, Richard.
We need Joseph to speak, Faith to speak, Assumpta to speak. These people have answers. Joseph, please speak. And Faith, they have good answers. I can even guess. Faith.
But Richard, what about time? What about time?
Oh, you have saved them.
It's already 10. We have to really keep on time so that anytime we are having a chance, people will pick the opportunity as fast as possible to air their points. So I like it when somebody chats. You can chat so that I read your comment kindly. If you can't have a chance, you can chat just as Blessed has done on the chat box. You can chat me so that we read your participation so that we not, yeah, time is bad. Even Faith has said that we are checking on time. Yeah, because we are recording this. And I will have this one on our YouTube, just as I had last meeting Zoom on YouTube. Yesterday meeting is on Zoom, is on YouTube. So I'm recording this. Faith, okay, Miss Flo had raised her hand, and also Clinton. Carolina has learned a lot. Thank you, Caroline. Miss Flo, where is she? And Clinton. Each one will get a second.
Guys.
Hello, too.
Okay, I was saying, according to the chat box, someone said that you can find someone to buy the products.
Can I interrupt you, Miss Flo?
Okay.
Can you tell us where you are getting us from?
I'm in Bahrain, but I'm from Kenya.
Bahrain and you're from Kenya?
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, so for me, I'm answering concerning to the chat box whereby someone said that you can get someone else to buy the products.
Yes.
Well and fine. Remember, this person is still new. He's not in the business. So where will the products be found for the person to buy? For me, if the person wants to start the business and he convinces me to pay for him the full amount, the registration money, my answer will be no. First of all, I will encourage him to get a little amount of money to start. That is booking. He can book his account. Then after that, he will be finishing day by day. So for me, concerning someone to buy a product, remember the person is not in the business. So he has no products at all. He's still outside.
Thank you very much for your contribution, Ms. Flo. I like that. Kindly, that's a good answer. That's a good one. And we are sharing here. And there's no answer that is wrong. Adults never give wrong answers. Let's share, let's feel involved. The next one I'm giving a chance to is Clinton. Clinton has a point. Make it brief, Mr. Clinton. So say something. Okay, Clinton is not talking. Ms. Flo, are you done with your point?
Yeah, I'm done.
Thank you very much. You have recommended that the person should pay little by little. That is the same point that Rema has. Karen is saying from the chat box, if you're doing this, you lose because you are here for business. Never accept it. Let him be booking small amount, little by little. That's from Karen. She's one of us from Nairobi, I believe so. Thank you. Let me also now add this platform. I think Leader Clinton has not had a chance to talk. The best thing is to unmute yourself or raise your hand, unmute yourself and air your point so that we have you heard. If you can't be heard, chat in the box. Sometimes back, Dickens wanted to say something. Dickens, can I give you a chance to say something?
Okay. Thank you, leader. I hope I'm clear.
Yes,
hope you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. So, okay, what I just wanted to stress on, or what just my clarification or my point was that when someone maybe say tell you that you can pay me, you can pay for me the package, maybe he or she will refund you later after actually has start gaining some cash from the system. That one for me, I always say that it's actually wrong. You cannot pay for someone. Reason behind is why. You should be able to tell this person that why him or her should pay the package for himself is that you are only sharing the idea of maybe something that what can raise or can put something in his or her pocket. Because today, if you share an idea of maybe let's give this example, like someone want to start let me say a kiosk, and maybe you come up with the idea that maybe this and this maybe on how you are going to do this, or you are going to start this business. In this way, you need this kind of capital and everything. So you're only just giving the person the idea that can help this person to make money. So I don't see that when you have just give the person the idea and also you find the same idea, that's totally wrong, because you are just only person that giving the idea to the person of which that idea can help this person to make extra some cash from the system. So actually, when someone asks you that to pay for him or her, just be open and tell him or her that I'm only sharing this idea. This will actually, this is the idea that I have that maybe can help you get somewhat extra cash. And it's not that possible that I should also find what the idea that I've just shared with you. So I think for me, I always tell like that my prospector, and they end up buying in my idea because they see that I'm just a part to their what to what they want to, or I'm just only sharing the idea of maybe what they can do for themselves. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Leader Dickens. From my side, I clap for you. It has been amazing session for every member. I feel like we have all participated in this. If I didn't give you a chance, you had a chance to chat your views and perception, your suggestion in the chat box. It feels good when you give a chance to members participate and they do it. We are doing this for all of us. I give you a chance to unmute yourself and air your point. I'm happy we have done that. We are in a group of WhatsApp where we have so many members, but today we have made it to this Zoom meeting around 25 members. If you have learned something, share it or comment something substantial in our WhatsApp group. And talk about the objection you have learned and the answer to. About is it, I'm not interested, I'll think about it, I'll get back to you. How much is it? It is expensive? Does it work? All that. Can you pay for me? All that. Let's share this in our WhatsApp group so that we excite the others about tomorrow's event. Tomorrow we shall have a business opportunity presentation. Kindly invite massively. At the office, we shall have one of our leaders taking us through amazing platform on how to do massive invitation. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. in Nairobi, we shall have that one happening. 9 p.m. tomorrow, we shall have amazing sharing on business opportunity presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been my time. My name is John Ma. I hail from Nairobi, Kenya. My wish for you is to succeed and become a network marketing professional. Have a blessed night. Have a blessed evening. Wherever you are, I value you. Good night.